Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about grounding yourself into the new earth. Your dissociative symptoms, they will eventually go away after a while when you start to focus on the idea that this is your reality. That's the whole thing about life. It is a dream, but it is a real, true reality, and it is for you here to express yourself as a unique and individual soul. You are the whole that is experiencing itself for a while as a part of the whole. And you have a unique part and role in this earth, and you have unique gifts and abilities that you can use to enhance your life and to feel wholeness once again. This really is about grounding yourself back to earth and feeling whole in all of the aspects of yourself, whether you have alters, whether you disassociate and feel like this is not reality anymore. It is all you. You are a whole being, and we just need to bring you back down to earth so you can experience your life in this new type of perception, this new awakened you. So these are the techniques that I have used in my life that have really helped me. And it's a time now to slow down. Ground yourself back into your true soul. That is a part of healing and bringing you back into your reality and feeling like you are supposed to be here and you are experiencing this for a reason. Many of us who have had our spiritual awakenings have gone through this. So these are the techniques that I'm going to tell you that if you start, it will ground you into who you are and who you are supposed to be and take more control and charge of your life as a conscious being, as one that understands its part in this world. So you're going to have to get into a schedule if you do not have one. I recommend these things. I really like to start my day with just writing down something that I'm grateful for and that I'm excited to see in the day that I have. And it really gets you in the mind frame that you are grateful for this life. You are grateful for this opportunity to have a new adventure. Every day is a new adventure because of the multiple realities that can exist as you make your choice. Quantum physics talks about how the observer changes the outcome of the experience. You are the observer of your life. So the way that you change your perception and your awareness, it will change the outcome of your life. So I like to start off with a gratitude journal and think about the things that I'm grateful for and the things that I'm excited for to do in the day. Some kind of dream or a vision I might have had, something to ground me back from my dream state and back into my waking state so that I can get back to work and have a great day. The next thing I like to do is start my day off with warm water and lemon. Hot water and lemon is a great way to invigorate the senses and to help the digestive system, but it fills your body with energy. It's something that the ancient yogis have used, and it's a tool to just get your body going. The lemon is really invigorating to your senses, and it gets you right into your body, and it kind of wakes you up. So I really like to start the day with a hot water and lemon in it, and you just drink that down. Doesn't have to be too hot, just warm enough for you to handle, like a tea. And that will just kind of wake you up, and it rehydrates the body really well as well. Give yourself 25 minutes in the morning to get back into your body and do yoga, do cardio, or run. Exercise is so important to get the chemicals working in your body, but also for a mind-body connection. We need to bring your consciousness back into your body. So get into a routine of yoga every day, or running outside, or cardio. Put in a DVD. There are a ton. I personally like Rodney Yee. I think he is a really wonderful yoga instructor, and I enjoy his soothing calmness in the morning. So I recommend Rodney Yee. but you can just get into your own routine, but get back into your body. Feel like you could take charge of the day, because after I work out, I always feel like I'm ready for the day and I can take charge and I'm in control. And it just really empowers you. And we really want to just bring that empowerment back into your life, because you've been feeling like you're out of control and that this world is a dream and you really don't have control, and you're floating, you're flowing with it. Let's get you back into control and feel empowered in your body once again. Do that in the morning to start your day. That's what I recommend. I also recommend getting into breathing techniques or exercises. Breathing techniques have been used by yogis and by Buddhists and those that have a mystical understanding about life, but they're very much grounded and centered. They know the spiritual workings of things, but yet they ground themselves into this earth. And that's so important to do. So learn some breathing techniques that you can do. You could do it in the morning when you're stretching and getting out of bed. You could do that. You will do breathing techniques when you do yoga. It will teach you how to breathe while you pose and while you get into the moves. So that's why I like yoga, because it does both all at once. I would take time to meditate. I would do 5 to maybe 10 minutes a day. And meditation is not where your mind should go anywhere. You actually should become aware of yourself in your body. So a great tool for meditation is actually to sit quietly, close your eyes, and observe your body. Feel everything in your body, your feet touching the ground, floor that you're sitting on, the breath in your body as you slowly breathe, the pose that you have or the way that you're sitting, be aware of it. Be aware of the sounds in the room. If you could do it outside, that'd be wonderful, because you could hear the birds, you could hear the nature, the sounds of the wind through the trees. Get your senses going, and then start to get aware of maybe the smells around you, and get into you and experience yourself as a creative being here to experience your life. And your higher self will start to tell you messages within you to kind of relax you. So all the stresses that you have been experiencing in life, you'll get the answers why you have experienced them. They'll start to come to you to understand why you had to go through those experiences. So that's how I meditate. I do not have my mind go somewhere else. I focus on my inner being, and I am aware of everything around me. This really heightens your senses, and it increases your ability of awareness during your waking moments. Do that every day, 5 to 10 minutes. That will retrain you to ground yourself into your body. Next, it's time to fill your senses with food. Fruits and greens are best for you because they're full of nutrients, but they have special qualities to them because the sun has invigorated them with the life force. And the sun is wonderful for us to get back into ourselves as a creative being on earth, here to experience your life and enjoy your life as much as you can create from your true authentic soul. So greens and fruits are wonderful to start the day. No more bland cereal with milk. That doesn't help. Let's get you into fruits and vegetables. Let's bring some grains, a very sensual, hearty breakfast. If you can do a green drink, like a green smoothie full of vegetables and fruit mixes, there's a lot of nice recipes online, and I'll actually leave a link for a really great one that I like to make. You can get back into your senses by using the taste, but also by invigorating your body with healthier food and nutrition. So if you're already doing that, that's great. Keep on doing that, because that's going to help to bring you back into wholeness within your body. Have a nice hearty breakfast full of fruits and vegetables, and that will get your senses going. It really helps to just start your day well. The other thing I recommend is getting back to nature and going for a walk. If you have dogs, then that's great, because when you walk your dog, you can take all of the sensory experience of walking your dog, but walk in nature every day if you can. If you are actually experiencing the floating sensation and like things are not real and you're questioning your reality, get back into nature. Go walk around your block, go into a small forest or a park near you, and start to put your hands on the trees. You could walk barefoot if you can. It's called a grounding technique, where you ground yourself back to earth. The earth has magnetic properties to it, so it will bring your consciousness back into your body. It actually brings you back energetically into your body. It actually pulls you down gravity-wise and has that magnetic pull on you. It works really well. Touch flowers, touch trees, feel everything that you can around you. I love to touch leaves and flowers and just kind of pet like flowers and put my hands on trees. If you want to, you can hug a tree. These are the ways to get really connected to nature. Nature is going to be your savior in this moment in time, because you're feeling like you're not on earth, but yet you have this beautiful consciousness that is nature, because plants are alive and they hold a conscious element to them. They're aware, they take in what they need and they give back air. They are aware, but not in the way that humans are. But when you get connected to nature, it helps you build your awareness to earth and feeling connected once again. Next, you can listen to the birds and watch the animals around you, get grounded with nature in that way. One of the things that I realize when I watch animals is that animals really show me that, okay, sure, this may be feeling like a dream, and life is strange and we question our existence. But when you look at an animal, you see that they don't question their existence, and they show us a sense of purpose, and they have an instinct to just go, and they don't have to sit there and overanalyze and reflect, but they just live their life best as they can. A wonderful reflection of how humans should be on earth. When they get to the point where they're overanalyzing and it stops them from living, and they are getting too much in their mind, ground yourself back by connecting back to the purpose of the animals, of how they just instinctually are just going about their life. And if this is a programmed reality or if this is a dream, well, then it is a very real one, in which you see a purpose behind everything that you can observe. And there's a purpose to you. And what your purpose is felt within your heart and getting in touch with your intuition, your sixth sense, which is really what is happening to you. It's opening up, but you have six now, and you can use them all in wholeness, in conjunction with each other, and they make you a whole, aware, conscious being on earth. Okay, I want to get into the sensualities of things that I use, tools that can help you in your daily life. So I really love to use essential oils. So I have my lavender lotions that I put on my body, and look for lotions that have essential oils and that are more naturally based rather than fragrance based or perfumed based, like, you know, these types of lines that are perfumes and then they have a lotion that goes with them. I would say go back into more of the natural base aromatherapy products so that you get more last benefits, because perfumes have chemicals and they have fragrances that are artificial at times. They might have some natural elements, but let's get back into using the earth and getting back into the elements and really connecting to the elements within you, because you are made of the earth and you have elements of both the stars and the earth within you when you look at the minerals and the elements that humans are made of. So start using more natural products that are going to align more to you rather than chemically made products. Essential oils are wonderful. I love to just put it on my wrists, and I like to put it underneath my nose. Oh, the lavender calms me down. I like to put it on my pulse points. That way you can just smell it during the day. And if you can find a small vial to keep in your purse, you could just put yourself back into the frame of the senses. Wonderful tool to just keep your senses alive. And it also is great because you can choose how you smell. So you get this point where I want to smell like flowers. I want to smell like lavender. I want to smell like this. Then you start to understand that you're creating your reality. You are choosing how to smell to people, what kind of vibe to give off to people, what kind of energy to exude and to express. And I like to express right now, currently, lavender. I love the smell of lavender. I like to soothe myself and I like to help heal others, so it's perfect for me. Lavender is really wonderful to help just calm you down. I love using lavender as a tool, but there are many essential oils. Spearmint, peppermint will invigorate your senses. I love using those too. The other thing is I like to use rose water, or this is actually a lemon citrus blend with thymus. And I really like to just spray my face. And I do this during my skincare routine. I actually carry a little bottle with me in my purse. And when I go to work, I like to just kind of invigorate my senses that way. So I really like this a lot. And this is by Evan Healy, which is a wonderful line. And this is the Hydro Soul. I love this line of skincare products, but there's a lot you can look at. Rose water is really great because that's once again how you hydrate your skin, but you're getting you back into your senses. So I love having those tools. Another thing that I like to do, instead of smoking cigarettes or smoking up, I like to actually smoke essential oils. There is a way to do it now by a company called Monk. I used to be an affiliate with them, and I had a code. I don't know if it works, but if I can find it, I'll post it in the description for you. So you're just going to and this is really wonderful because it infuses your body with essential oils. It also has no nicotine in it. So if you want to get more into a healthier version of smoking or vaping, this is the way to go. These are wonderful. So I really love these tools to help me get back into my sensory experience. And I just like to do that when I'm feeling stressed. I like to just kind of calm down by using essential oils, and I love to just smoke those, and it just really brings me back. And it's healthier than a cigarette and some other ways that you might want to do it. Currently, in your position, if you are feeling like out of touch of reality, I would not say do any kind of drugs, recreational, because I think that you need to bring your consciousness back into this reality. And drugs open your mind to show you things and connect things about the spiritual world, and gives you an understanding about things. It's not the only tool though, and it's not always the best way to do it because you can become addicted to only seeing the world through that, and then you're not really in your body. You're not really in actual reality. So those are better for me because they get me grounded into my sensory experience, and really, I mean, I'm not out of it when I'm doing that. I really like those. Yeah, the ancient Egyptians, the Romans, when you think about the ancient civilizations, they knew the secrets of using these types of emollients and salves made of the natural elements and fragrances. They really do help to give you that sensual experience that you're supposed to have. The whole thing about your senses is that you are here to use them fully and to experience a wonderful life that you wish to see and to enjoy. But you don't want to get trapped in just the sensory experience, because then you forget about your spiritual self. And this whole world is basically just material sensual experiences. So you want to remember that part of you that exists that you can't see, but it's deep within you, and it's your consciousness. It's your whole consciousness when you bring back your awareness to yourself and you feel really here and ready and alive. The next thing I recommend, I know that therapists are saying chew gum and candy throughout the day, and that will help you. But I recommend actually doing dried fruit or grains and nuts, because I feel that those will give you still the sensory experience of chewing, but it's healthier for you and your teeth than chewing gum and candy all the time. But also, candy and gum, they have sugar in them, so they'll give you that spike, and they might awake you for a little bit, but then you'll have that crash. Whereas the fruit and the nuts will kind of keep you going and give you more of a steady increase of energy rather than that spike, which you really don't want to have, because you don't want those ups and downs, because that creates a sense of you're not really in control of your body, and it makes you really fatigued and tired when you do come down from those sugar crashes. So maybe pack some dried fruit, and I like to carry energy bars with me and nuts, peanuts, almonds, walnuts. Those are really great snacks to have, and they give you a lot of energy, and they're more healthier for you than candy and gum. If you have pets, take time to massage them, pet them, play with them, look into their eyes, and get the messages from them. I like to do that with my dogs. The science is out about how dogs and cats, part of the reason why they are our pets is to mirror back love and to show us the love that we are and that we have a potential to express, because they openly express and unconditionally express love for their owners. So they actually, when you stare at their eyes, they help to release the chemicals that will make us feel the emotion of love. And so the more that you can do that, the more you can have eye-to-eye contact with your dog or with your cat, then you can sense that they love you and that you're here for them. It helps to have pets too. If you don't have pets and you have dissociative disorder, get a fish, get a turtle, because if you neglect them because you are feeling like you're not part of this world and you're in dream world and you're not in this reality and you feel like in a mental fog, you'll neglect them. Your consciousness will feel that guilt, and then you'll be drawn back to helping that animal, making sure that they're fed, making sure that they're taken care of and they're comfortable and that they feel loved and cared for. These are all very important ways to ground your consciousness back into your life, because you'll have a purpose. You have something else to take care of, and it's important for you to be there for that being that is in your care. And so I love having pets because of that. I naturally have my mind in the astral planes of the spiritual world and the energetic world and the dream world. I can't escape for long periods of time. I have a purpose and I have to take care of my animals. And when I look and stare at my dog's eyes, they give me a message that I know deep down inside, and we communicate that way and connect that way. The other thing I recommend is at night, go for night walks and look to the sky, look to the moon and the stars. But while you do, feel connection to both the universe as well as the earth. Be aware of your feet walking on the earth and looking at the stars and feeling that connection of both the above and the below, and feeling those that make you and your experience whole, because you are part of that universe, that cosmos above you. You're walking on earth for a purpose and a reason, and it's just up to you to figure that out. What part of the whole collective can you attribute to? What can you bring this world? And that's really the goal and the purpose of each soul, is to discover their soul purpose and their gifts and their abilities that they are able to bring to the whole collective, and help the whole collective awaken further into our awareness of ourselves and change this world together, this collective dream together. The other thing I recommend is shower rituals. Being conscious and aware that you are healing. The reason why we shower for a spiritual purpose is to cleanse, to heal, and to cleanse from the things that we may encounter during the day, and all the bacteria and the pollution in the world coming onto your body and settling onto your skin. Cleanse it away. Think of it as rebooting and restarting, refreshing. So when you take a shower, be conscious of that within you, and allow yourself to experience the sensory experience of your shower gels and the shampoos and the things that you love that smell so nice, Know that it's about bringing you back into awareness of your body and enjoying your time on earth, enjoying this moment in the shower as the water runs down you. It's healing you, it's refreshing you, and it's recharging you so you can start your new day. Next thing I recommend is intimacy with partners or friends. Hug, kiss, get intimate as much as you can and as much as you want to allow someone into your body and into your space that you care about and trust. Because touching, kissing, holding hands, doing anything like that is going to, of course, connect you to another soul. And they will let you know, you're here. You're here with me. We're here together as one. We're here to experience this wonderful story together. Intimacy is wonderful for that. And lastly, I would say get yourself into a nice bedtime routine, making sure that you get really relaxed before bed so that you don't have to suffer from anxiety and restlessness when you are trying to go to sleep and you're trying to relax your mind. Drink a nice warm tea or something warm, non-caffeinated, so that you can start to calm down the body. Shut your technology and your television off from 20 to 30 minutes before bed, because they have shown that the lights from your screens will actually invigorate the body like sunlight, so it just will overstimulate your mind. You really want to just use the senses to calm yourself and to shut your mind off for a little bit so that you can just go to sleep and settle down into bed. I like to use nature apps that have nature sounds. I actually listen to ocean waves or rain, sometimes rainforest sounds. You can have it right next to your bed as a phone app. Just don't look at the screen, but use the phone app just to hear the sounds that will lull you to sleep. And just get ready for bed by reading, listening to music, writing in your journal before you go to bed, and get a full sleep so that you can wake up and take the day and get more conscious of yourself as a creator being here on earth to experience the life that you wish to have. You are in charge, and that's one of the main things that I want you to take away from this. It is about your awakening and then coming back into your body as your awakened higher self and grounding yourself through the physical senses and learning that you have all these 5 senses for you to experience your life and to enjoy everything, because you are existence itself, trying to experience and exploring your life, exploring the essence of life. So you can learn how to use all your 5 senses and get in touch with that every day by getting into a nice, simple routine of just invigorating your senses and getting into that sensual side of your life. The next video is going to talk about your spiritual sense, which is your 6th sense. So you have 5 senses and you got grounded in that. We're going to talk about how you can get grounded in your spirituality so that you can become a very conscious and aware spiritual being now in your physical body. And then that's when you can really live your life and produce the things that you want to see and experience the life that you always wanted before you were experiencing your life as an unaware or unconscious state where you thought everything was happening to you and that you were a victim and that there was no purpose. Now you are awakening into your purpose. You're awakening into your higher self and into the strength of who you really are. And this is a playing field. This is a stage. This is a place where you can create and dream all of your dreams into reality for you to experience and for others to experience. And together we actually make a whole world, a whole collective. And it's all a matter of just choosing what you want to experience more in your life and being conscious and aware and present and aware of yourself as who you really are deep inside.